Your Majesty, tell me, what did the train conductor say to the kangaroo? Hop on! What the heck?
The shark. This is undoubtedly the saddest story on this list, and it may not involve a prop or animatronic, but you requested that tribute be paid to Rosie, so here we go. Rosie's story dates back to 1997, when, in her quest for tuna, Rosie was caught in a net and had to be sacrificed as she couldn't be safely released. Rosie was in almost perfect condition at the time of her death, so they decided to put her through a taxidermy process in 1998. Wildlife Wonderland acquired Rosie for their zoo, where she was to be on display. However, the Australian government had a report of a missing person in the area, so they investigated to see if Rosie had any human remains. Rosie tested negative in the autopsy, and finally arrived at Wildlife Wonderland, where she stayed until 2012. In 2013, Wildlife Wonderland closed its doors and transferred all its animals, but Rosie was left abandoned in a tank filled with formaldehyde. The sight of the abandoned shark was horrifying. For years, the park remained abandoned, and vandalism destroyed the top of the tank containing Rosie. After thousands of online petitions to rescue Rosie, Tom Capitani took ownership of Rosie in 2019. It required a massive effort to dispose of the contaminated formaldehyde before she could be moved safely. With a significant group effort from the current landowner and Membreys Crane Hire, Rosie the shark was lifted out of the abandoned wildlife park and on her way to her new home at Crystal World. Rosie is now at her forever home at Crystal World Exhibition Center, where she is being restored and will soon be on permanent display as work is underway to expand the building, creating a space for the Rosie the Shark exhibition area. At least this story had a somewhat happy ending, which is why the Duck Squad placed Rosie among the most chilling sharks in history. Shark Hollywood Tour. We find ourselves back on the Hollywood Tour, which only fills us with sadness, because knowing that this ride was closed and left abandoned